this is Crimson Raven, and you are here for the March book haul. I again purchased like tons of books that I'm never going to read, so I might as well do a book haul out of it. So without any further ado, I'm going to start showing you the books I purchased. Here is the list. Like, it's a lot, I know. So first off, I bought Smoke and Mirrors by Neil Gaiman. This is a collection of short stories, and I absolutely adore Neil Gaiman's work. And this cover is like so pretty purple. I just love Neil Gaiman. Oh my god, I am so excited to read this collection. And yeah, so the second book I bought is yes, The Graveyard Book, again by Neil Gaiman. This is a retelling of The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling, and yes, so I bought it. The third book that I bought is Coraline, again by Neil Gaiman. I think you might be sensing that I have a thing for Neil Gaiman. I can't stop buying his book apparently, because A, he is awesome. B, I'm currently doing this masterclass of Neil Gaiman on how to write. So I thought I might as well read things that he has written for us. You know, he's so awesome, and I absolutely love his work, so I am reading this soon enough, I guess. Third book I purchased was this lovely little edition of The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling. I have not read this, but because I purchased The Graveyard Book, I wanted to read this first and then this one, so I got this one. It is a classic, you know, Mowgli book. The next book I got, I forgot to get it off my shelf. I shall get it later, so I think I am going to progress with my list. So next book is The Extinction Club by Geoffrey Moore. I don't know anything about this book except for its gorgeous cover, and it has something to do with animals, I think. We'll find out when I read it. The next book is 10 Italian Folk Tales by Italo Calvino. This is a collection of like 10 Italian folk tales, and these are like, you know, fairy tales, folk tales, kind of that. I have read a few of them. I didn't think it was worth the purchase, but I am still happy that I have a set of like Italian folk tales, because I am a sucker for folk tales and fairy tales, so I bought it. The next thing I got is The Perfume Collector by Kathleen Tesoro. I hope that I pronounced that right. I don't know anything about this book except for it is set in the past, and we'll see if I like it or not. It is, I think, set in 90s, 20s, but I'm not sure. The next book I got is Blood Sinister by Celia Reese. I don't know anything about it. Actually, I buy books without knowing anything about them, apparently. Except for a few ones, like Neil Gaiman ones. I know that they are awesome, so I buy them. So this book is, I know that I have an idea. I think it is about vampires. Sorry if I'm wrong, but not so sorry, because, well, whatever. The next book I bought is Moon Science by Donna Karan. I know what this book is about. It is about Western astrology, to be particular, and moon science. Yes, I want to know more about them, and so that is why I got this. It was on sale. Like most of these books I bought on was on sale, and yeah, so I got it. The next book I purchased is Dance Macabre by Stephen King. I'm excited to get this one because it is also something that I'm going to read in my April readathon. You can see the readathon video on my channel. So basically this is a horror, this is a non-fiction book on how to write horror, on like kind of compilation of on the horror genre by Stephen King himself. So I am really excited to read this one. Next I bought is Nightmares and Dreamscapes by Stephen King. This is a difficult word to pronounce. This is a short story collection by Stephen King. I'm really excited to read short stories by both Stephen King and Neil Gaiman. I actually binge watch on their interviews and they are just awesome, especially Neil Gaiman. But Stephen King is the king of the horror genre, and that is why I got this book. The next book I got is Insomnia by Stephen King again. I don't know anything about this book again, but it is by Stephen King, and apparently it is the #1 bestseller. So there is something good there, supposedly. The next book I bought is the complete collection of Grimm tales by Jacob Grimm and Wilhelm Grimm, collectively known as the Grimm brothers, and this is like an epic in itself. I am so excited to read this book, and I can't wait to read this book actually. But I think I will read this. Maybe I know that I am going to read this book in a month, like not in a month but during a month. I am going to complete this entire book in a month. Which month it is going to be, I'm not sure, because I can't read it in April because of the readathon, and I think the month after April I will participate in the NEWT's readathon, so that is again out of the equation, but we'll see. I am excited to read this book, and apparently I think I will do something with this book in terms of writing as well, because Grimm tales are like classic. So I am going to grab that last book that I purchased. Hi there, I'm back. I grabbed this copy of Goblin Market, which is my favorite poem. I grabbed this copy, Goblin Market and Other Poems by Christina Rossetti. I have read some of the work by Christina Rossetti, and I wanted to have a paperback edition of this lovely poem collection, because I just love Christina's work. So this is the book that I got. Last but not the least, wait for it, I got the entire collection box set of the Narnia series, and that is how I am planning to become homeless, because I apparently spend all my savings on buying books that I'm probably never going to read. Anyways, uh, okay. So the book one is Narnia and the Magical Magicians. So the book one is The Chronicles of Narnia and Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis. The second book is The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. I don't even know the names of these books, but I have watched the movies, so I know they are great. The Chronicles of Narnia, The Horse and His Boy. The Horse and His Boy. That is a weird book title. This is book 3, by the way. Book 4, The Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. That is not a weird title at all. Book 5, The Chronicles Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. That is a good title. Book 6, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Silver Chair. Book 7, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Last Battle. Can I just go back a minute and goggle at the fact how strange this book title is? That, like, The Horse and His Boy. What does that even mean? We will find out when I read this book. I hope I do. Because if I don't, I'm going to be pissed. Anyways, so that is it for my book haul. I'll show you the last glimpse of the Narnia series, which is like this Narnia series. But I can't show you all of my books because they are huge. I can't lift them all for the book thumbnail. I think I can lift this. Or maybe this. Yes. So that is it for March. And I hope you like it. Please subscribe to my channel because it will really help me. And make sure that you watch my April readathon video because that is the most exciting video I have ever done on my YouTube channel. I swear. So go ahead, watch that video and bye.